And despite the terrible wet July we've had, we have already achieved a saving, I believe, of 18 tonnes of CO2 into the atmosphere, which is the equivalent, I'm told, of 1,500 trees. All in All Ingredients was established in December 1993. Initially located in a 4,500 square foot unit in Ballyfermot, and today we have a 40,000 square foot factory over here in Rosemount in Ballycoolan. We're in the food ingredients business, so we both supply commodities and also blends to the processed food sector. With the move to our new plant in Rosemount in 2017-18, one of the areas we did focus on was the whole area of sustainability. Since 2017, I'm pleased to say that to date we've achieved a 42% reduction in the electricity we use per kilo blended. And we've also focused on areas around the site in terms of having pollinators and therefore being friendlier to the environment. We also then looked at how we could actually reduce the amount of packaging we would use in terms of the production process. I mentioned to you that we reduced our cardboard usage and our packaging usage. Cardboard side would have come up to around there, but again, through analysis we were able to work out that by reducing it to that height, we actually didn't increase the damages that our product was suffering. So that's a practical example, if you like, of how we achieved a reduction in packaging, a saving, more sustainable, and yet at the same time, we're not actually exposing the product to increased damages. Well, we've sourced our electricity for a number of years from Pinergy, and I was aware that they were very active involved in the solar energy generation sector. So we got into discussions with them and managed to get ourselves approved as one of the limited number, I think it's about 100 companies or so. We then set about actually putting the panels into place. And we're about 53% self-sufficient in terms of the electricity we're generating. It's rewarding, if you like, to see these benefits coming from this work that we've done. Basically what happens is raw materials are brought in here. So here's examples of raw materials. As I say, we bring product in from all over the world as far as Vietnam. They will come in here. We will then, as required, replenish our stocks in the work in progress area up here, which will end up like this. You bring the raw materials up in their full bags. On the computer we will have a recipe formulation, probably designed by our scientists originally. The recipe will then be taken by somebody like Darren there, and he will take the full bags and put them on a pallet here. He assembles the relevant ingredients, puts them on a pallet like that over there. When you schedule your production and it calls for that particular product, it'll be lifted up there into one or other chamber for blending. So as to where we might go from here, having installed the solar panels, clearly one wants to monitor how they are performing. Can we actually be more effective and efficient in terms of we use the electricity that does come into the building, whether it's actually solar or whether it's actually from the grid. There's some housework that can be done there, and working with Pinergy and the meters that we have in place here to monitor what's used and where it's used, hopefully we'll be able to become a more efficient building, a more efficient operation, and therefore more effective in terms of how sustainable we are as a business.